Okay, romantics, just to show you that I actually have respect for people outside the conflict. Um, just to give you an idea, this is a rough copy, the beginning of the composition. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you again for the speech inspired by the new circumstances of life, even worse. The critical situation made me decide for this speech rather than silence. I shall start with a presentation of the thinking behind my academy. Proceed to overview my findings in the investigation concerning my own case and humankind, and wind up with my analysis model for the investigation of the Smolensk catastrophe. I have presented my academy in a few ways, from a selection of viewpoints, which usually change depending on the presupposed audience or viewer. The one I shall talk about now dates back to the 25th of January 2020. The idea was to pinpoint the key characteristics. The purpose of the Onestian Academy is to prevent and counteract indoctrination and ideologization. The ideal vision of the graduate being a person of cognitive independence. Naturally, spiritual independence is presupposed as a private life factor. A person of cognitive independence is free from whatsoever indoctrination and ideologization. Indoctrination proof, ideologization proof, immune. I shall follow with a round from one faculty to another. The first and most important one is the Faculty of Fine Literature and Arts. The guiding idea is spiritual self-expression, the key concept realities. It defines the ontology. A human being is a spiritual being that expresses herself or himself through literature and fine arts, and does so from his or her own idiosyncratic reality in a context of other realities, where reality is all that has found a place in the spirit's world, including the spirit's ideas or perceptions concerning the very individual spirit, and the spirit's elaborations on this, whether intelligible or not. For instance, an experience of a word just read goes beyond the definition and other knowledge of the lexicon item. Most of it subconscious, far more complex than the sum of life experiences collected as pictures or movies that the word opens directly. Take the word intelligible. Do you consider Coleridge in Frost at Midnight a transhumanist pioneer who placed the relation between a child, their child, and God in the realm of intellect revealed to the child by means of nature, which the child perceives and locates in the applicable areas of his or her brain, so that it would undergo a series of informative computations, after which the child can delight in the supreme genius of God? I believe you are bright enough to know where exactly the respect lies, regardless of the archetype. Agnieszka Justitia, the Affairs of Honestia, the 12th of March 2020. I don't know how I will feel, whether I'll be able to finish the speech today or not, but this is the beginning.